think it's afternoon.
Yes.
It's an afternoon somewhere.
Well, Dave, obviously your team has been in somewhat similar situations throughout the postseason here, but just as a coach, what makes you confident in their ability to go out, execute Game 7?
Well, it's a different series, so it's a different opportunity, different challenge. But, for us, this series has been back and forth, a ton of travel in between. So really, today is just a day of, trying to, rest up mentally, and we'll get some details in order in the morning and just make sure that we recharge and, we come out and play with great energy. That's, you don't have to overthink things, no matter what the situation is. Everybody's going to know what's on the line, and like I said, it's a little different challenge than we had in series number 1. So it's a new opportunity, one that we have to be ready and fresh and fired up for.
What's your take on Gruby's performance in the series to date?
Yeah, he's been good. It's a big reason why we're here at 3-3.
When you look at the success of the power play and some of the momentum that they built last game, do you feel like some of that comes from just adjustments that you've made throughout the series or getting Jared McCann back, or what do you kind of look to with that?
It doesn't have anything to do with one individual person. It has to do with an overall intensity. Yes, there's some adjustments. Yes, there's different personnel. It's an intensity, and we had that intensity last night. Our power play found another gear, and that's going to be really important for us going into Game 7.
Matty Beniers has been through a lot this year. How have you liked how he's handled everything, and how beneficial is going through as much as he has this year for him going forward? Could it be?
Yeah, he's handled everything very well. He's handled the ups and downs very well. In terms of, we'll look back and evaluate it after the season. Right now, it's all about, what he's going to be able to do tomorrow to help us win Game 7. And, we know that he's going to be up to that task and that challenge. He'll be ready to do whatever he needs to do for his teammates. And that's one of the things that sets him apart as a good young player in this league. You're seeing Johnson on the other side also, really good young player that's stepping to the plate. Matty's done that all year for us, and I'm sure he's going to be excited for the opportunity tomorrow.
I was asking him, I was just asking him about the emotions for a player going into Game 7. What are they like for a coach?
Oh, we're looking forward to it. This is you grind through a series, and it's a race to 4, and this one's going to take 7 again. So, it's one of the most exciting opportunities in sports. With Game 7. So, we're going to prepare well. We're going to make sure that we're relaxed and we're ready to go when the puck drops tomorrow night. And that's, from each and every player through our staff. That's the way we're at our best. And I know we're going to need to have our best tomorrow night in a harsh and a challenging environment to get against a good team. So, what a great challenge.
You guys scored first in Game 7 against the Avs. The importance of starting fast tomorrow to take their crowd out of it, or at least not let them get involved and play a big factor.
Yeah, obviously you want to get off to a good start, and don't think we're going to have the whole game riding on who scores the first goal, but we want to get off to a good start. We've it's been part of what's given us success in the games that we've been able to to finish off and win. So for sure that's a part of it. But I certainly don't compare it to the Colorado series. I talked about that a little bit yesterday, just in terms of the starts and who scored the first goals and things like that. We want to get off to a good start in terms of how we're playing and how we feel about how we're playing, because we're going to need to sustain that through at least 60 minutes, maybe more in this one.
Going back to Matty really quick, how have he and Eberle incorporated Cartier into that line so smoothly? Scored 4 of 6 goals last night.
Yeah, it's a combination of all 3 of them. It's not it's not Ebbs and Matty bringing Carts in. It's Carts jumping in and doing his part and fitting in with the chemistry of that line, and that's something that you don't see that all that often. Chemistry grow that quickly, but the parts that he has brought have been very important, very effective, and he's been consistent in his play.
Going back to talking about the need to get to your team's game early, what are some of the tells to you that indicate to you that they've got it, that they are really rolling, they're playing their identity?
Well, we've been there most of the series, and it's little things that change and decide games. So, You know, we were at the pace and the execution that we wanted to be last night. Yet, you know, you look at how close that hockey game was. You know, 1 or 2 plays can change a hockey game. We got a great save from Gruby 10 seconds into that hockey game off a bounce of a puck. You know, Dallas hit a couple of posts early in the third period you know, those breaks went our way. Those plays went our way when you look at Gruby's big save early in that hockey game. So, you know, we'll be ready to go. Both teams will be ready to play. You know, and it's going to be a matter, you know, of you know, who can come up with that game-changing play at the right time.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.